E-I-G-H-T. Years ago today, the world of combat sports turned on its axis and tuned into an event like no other, as undefeated pound-for-pound legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. collided with the face of the UFC, Conor McGregor, in a bout focused as much around money and who had more of it as legacy and who wanted it more. On the anniversary of that guilty pleasure, money-orientated clash, we, at Boxing News, took a look at the 5 highest-grossing boxing events of all time. 5 years since his last title challenge, Mike Tyson went toe-to-toe with Lennox Lewis in Memphis, Tennessee, in a quest to return to the heavyweight throne and claim the WBC, IBF, and Ring Magazine heavyweight titles. Yet, with his powers visibly faded, Lewis made relatively easy work of Iron Mike and dispatched of the fan-favorite American after 8 rounds of action. Nevertheless, the public interest of the fight was such that it netted a cool $103 million in total PPV revenue, making it the best-performing heavyweight affair of all time and the highest-grossing boxing event to not include Floyd Mayweather Jr. Mayweather dethroned Oscar De La Hoya in 2007, but did so by the skin of his teeth. Floyd Mayweather first broke the record for PPV revenue when he moved up in weight and challenged Oscar De La Hoya for the WBC Super Welterweight World title back in 2007, headlining a pay-per-view event that netted $136 million in revenue in one of Mayweather's few razor-thin victories. The American walked away with a split-decision victory to dethrone the Golden Boy, although some viewers felt as though the front-footed champion had done enough to at least retain his title, if not put an end to Mayweather's unbeaten run. In a wheelage win in 2013, Floyd Mayweather handed Canelo Alvarez the first defeat of his professional career, schooling the Mexican over the course of a majority decision win. That was less close than the judge's verdict makes it sound. The young, well-backed Canelo learned much through that defeat to Mayweather and has since gone on to conquer 4 weight classes and establish himself as the face of boxing in Mayweather's absence. Although he is yet to come close to the $15 million in revenue that was generated when he lost out to the American as a even the most hardcore boxing fan felt engaged and obliged to watch the spectacle that was Mayweather-McGregor as 2 of the most outspoken, loudmouthed, loved yet loathed athletes of all time went toe-to and raked in an estimated $400 million in PPV revenue. Whilst McGregor appeared to get the better of Mayweather throughout the build-up, it was a different story inside of the squared circle, as Mayweather comfortably weathered an attempted early storm from the Irish before going through the gears and capping off a boxing clinic with an 8th-round finish. Suitably atop the money tree is, of course, Mayweather and his pound-for-pound rival, Manny Pacquiao, who met in one of the most hotly anticipated contests of all time and generated a whopping $425 million in pay-per-view revenue. Despite the enormous hype that surrounded the matchup, the fight itself was somewhat of a dud, particularly to the casual eye. Still, Mayweather landed the cleaner shots throughout and controlled the vast majority of the fight, scoring a famous unanimous decision win to retain the WBA, WBC, and WBO welterweight world titles. Who do you think will fill the void left by Mayweather? And do you think we will ever see another $400 million plus boxing PPV again? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.